Okay, so last we left off, we took down some buccaneers. And it's funny, it reminds me of Final Fantasy again. The original Final Fantasy. Remember the best treasure and experience, well, maybe not experience, but treasure you could get was fighting those darn pirates. Remember they were kind of easy, and they gave you a lot of money. And then you'd fight other things, like the sea hags or whatever they were. And then they were tough to beat, and they'd give you nothing. This reminds me of that. We just fought some wimpy buccaneers. We killed 2 and 3, the rest surrendered, I think. And then we just got
That's right.
huge payday. And I'm loving it.
Yeah, and that's been I think in the works here. So we have I think for our efforts up to this point, we have managed to get 3 scorched axe heads, and that was it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we've been in a drought, so this has been a while coming, but yeah, well deserved. So I was taking a look at the random treasure again, and we ended up rolling jewelry and 19 pieces of fine jewelry. And we rolled once, and we got 20,000 gold pieces worth of a necklace or something. We should be rolling for each of the 19 if we have the patience to do so. So, would you like to get your 1d100, your percentile dice ready? And let's roll these suckers. Now, they're not all going to be worth 20,000. It goes right down to 100 gold. But you got a lot more money coming your way here, so let's give her.
All right, look. So the first one, I guess, is worth 20,000. Is that the idea?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. All right.
I'm
so
recording
we have
here as well. Sorry. Go.
Okay. So we have 18 more to go.
Yep.
All right. So let's see here.
Let's try and do them rapid fire.
Dice. Here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So next one, 71.
71 is 10,000.
All right. Okay. Third is 50.
5,000.
All right.
Wow, this is going to be some nice experience points.
Could be a big payday
for somebody. Yeah.
59. Yep. 59.
59 is 7,500.
Ooh, there we go. Okay, number 5, 52.
Oh, sorry. 52 is 5,000.
Okay. Number 6 is 65.
65 is 7,500 again.
Okay. We'll take it. Number 7, 27.
3,000.
There's always one in the bag like that. All right, here we go. Number 8, 86.
Oh boy. Okay. 20,000.
That's what I like to hear.
Whoa.
Number 9. Oh, number 9 is 90.
Oh, man, that is... that's 20,000. 91 is the next. It's 25,000.
Oh. Well, we'll keep going. Here we go. 65.
That is 7,500.
Number 11 is 60%.
That is 7,500.
Number 12, 41%.
4,000. These are all gold pieces too.
Oh man. Number 13 is 22.
22 is 2,500.
The stinker of the group. All right, number 14 is 57.
Wow, you're rolling pretty high. 5,000.
Not too bad. All right, number 15. Oh, 11. Here we go.
All right, 2,000. That's still pretty good. 2,000 gold to a peasant. Amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is great. Number 16 is 84.
Oh, now you're getting back up in there. 15,000.
Okay, number 17. 42.
4,000.
Number 18. 32.
3,000.
Okay. And our last one. Number 19. I rolled 21.
And that is a 2,500.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So this is a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. This is. We could start a stronghold now, if we wanted to. But remember, any character who's reached level 2, so that's I think that's only 2 of us. These guys can cash in, donating to the church or whatever, and turn it into character points. So we do have that option. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I think that's a great idea. That's what we should do. So do some carousing, some partying, or some prayer, or whatever the character is, and yeah, let's convert to character points.
I'm just going to add these suckers up with my super slow brain noggin here. 15.
I'm going to eat my potato chips and add moral support.
Okay, and then plus 15,000. Wow. These boys be rich. So this is why they do it. This is why they risk it all. So it looks like we've got a grand total of... I forgot to add that in. 149,500.
Gold pieces. Wow. That's a lot of money.
Wow, eh? Yeah. Okay, 100.
And we can buy some decent armor and equipment.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh yeah. Pretty much money is no longer an object at this point. Now our town is small, so we do have a maximum small town. So yeah, we can only buy anything up to $1,000, 1,000 gold pieces. But I think that covers everything that we need, like some of the best armor, a horse. Would be good to get a horse for Poindexter and join him into the group. With that move of 2, he's pretty useless.
Which means we all need to get riding as a skill.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know, like... I think that's true, eh? Just 1 point. We got to get 1 point for him into it, but he could ride without skill with somebody else, probably. I would say.
Sure.
He'll just hold on to somebody else, and he's the size of a child. He's a halfling with dwarfism, after all. He's fairly small.
Yeah, he could just sit in front, and one of the big guys can hold on to him.
Yeah, and a baby carrier. Wow. Okay, so that leaves us sitting in a damp, dark cave. Marsh Cave.
I thought we. Oh no, you're right. We're in the cave still,
Yeah,
aren't we?
that's what my notes say. Yeah, and nobody's even been injured really here. So we could keep going.
I say we march these guys back to town.
Yeah. Okay.
And we cash in.
I think I agree.
And then once we outfit ourselves and we add some character points, then we come back to the Marsh Cave.
All right. Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. No, I agree. It's this is your game. I'm mostly just getting some kicks out of playing a couple characters and trying to run the monsters. So yeah. Whatever you think. That's great. Okay, and I'll just from there I will in the log say exit for home. Now we do have to go past. We go back through the rooms. And we do have to go past the spiders, the giant crab spiders in the first room. There's 3 of them. So
yeah,
we can roll reaction again. Just see how angry they are.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's see here.
3d6.
Yes, please. Roll 3d6, and I'm going to also roll their morale.
All right. I rolled 17.
Wow. Okay. So, does anybody have any animal handling or anything? Well, I guess these are insects, so it doesn't really count anyways. Okay. I rolled morale, and they have a morale of 7, so 7 or under, they typically attack. But because of your, your reaction roll, you kind of, that was a really good roll. So let's put the two, merge the two results together and use kind of slowly, present yourselves and slowly, unthreateningly move away. And they get into an attacking posture, but they let you get to the door before they pounce. So.
Okay.
So evaded, and I'll just make a note. Evaded spiders in room 1A1, I guess, and exit for home. Okay, so yeah, off we go back to home and roll traversing the swamp. Roll 1d6.
Yeah, so we're gonna bind these guys, right? I mean, I think we downed them in our previous session.
Right, we have 4 of them still.
Yeah, and we treated the wounds of the one guy. So. Okay, so so we're going through the swamp, and you need, what was it again?
That took us all day to get here. We can't, well, I guess we can just go through the night. Yeah, since we're gonna end up at home. Yep, just a d6 for a random encounter.
Okay. 4.
Nice, no problem. Yep. And return home.
All right. And we'll turn the pirates over to the authorities, and
1308. What did we go? We went north, west, and returned home. And we do need to rest for 2 days because William Smith, the haberdasher, got injured. He got bit for 2 damage from that racer snake.
Yeah, okay.
2 days at least. And okay. Wow.
All right.
Everybody gets what's this now? 1, 2, 3. Did we explore 5 rooms? Oh, only 4. Darn, we would have got another character point
2
for exploring. Okay, so we got everybody gets 2 character points though for the combat.
Okay, cool. So there was combat for killing the snakes, evading the spiders, and the pirate lair. So is that 2 character points for all of that?
Yeah, evading and running we don't get anything for, but we got 1 point for the racer snakes and 1 point for the buccaneers.
Okay, cool.
So that puts Meat Stubing up to, that's his first 2 character points.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Nice.
Same with your new guys, I guess, too.
Oh, yeah. Yep. 2 points each.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
And then that means Alwyn and Will Smith are up to 24 character points total,
yes, sir.
right?
That's what I've got. Yeah. Yeah, looking good.
So I spent the other points, so I just have 2 available points right now for Alwyn. So
okay. I've got 9 available points. I was waiting to see if we got any money, and depending on what we bought for him, I was gonna max out some skills. So looks like we're into money. So what would you like? Well, I guess you got enough characters to handle. Maybe I should just make some executive decisions here, but do you have any preference? What kind of weapon combinations he goes for? Sword and shield? Two-handed sword? Something like that?
Well, remember, we also have that magic weapon too, right? The magic broadsword.
Oh, shoot, yeah. That's true.
And
Potion
and
of
there's also
delusion, shield +1, large.
delusion. Yeah. So it's a large kite shield.
Yeah.
So I think we need to kind of decide who we want to give the magic weapons to. So I was just thinking. I mean, maybe we want to think about keeping the broadsword with the shield, but if we split it up and we give one person the shield and one person the broadsword, and if we end up encountering some monsters that can only be attacked with magic weapons, then we could shield bash one of them and still do damage.
Oh, that's a good point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, great point.
Yeah. So maybe we should be giving the broadsword. I'm thinking maybe the broadsword to Alwyn, and then we give the shield to Will Smith because Will's heftier and bigger, and he can stronger, and he can carry more, right?
I was gonna say, yeah. That large shield is nasty. It's 25 pounds. He's got a strength of 13. What's Alwyn?
Alwyn is 12.
Okay. Yep. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
If anything, he can carry it on his back, even just strap it to his backpack, and it provides back cover, even if he doesn't want to always use it. Let me just check out the rules here, because I recently realized there's I think there's a bad downside to large shields. They're more of a defensive only kind of deal, I think. If you're trying to fight with one, I think they start really getting in your way. Let me just refresh my memory though on that. Yeah, this is gonna be good. What kind of armor should we buy for everybody? Some good. Oh, we don't want to. I don't know. What do we want to load down too heavily or what? If we're buying horses, I guess it doesn't matter.
No, I think these are all really good points. I think we should. I really would like to. This is a great opportunity for us to sink some points into character points, and we can actually up some attributes too, right?
That's true. Maybe we should start, selling some of this, donating some of this money for our 2 guys, and get them some extra character points. That'd be nice. Good point.
Well, can the new guys get some of these character points too?
They can't until they hit second level.
I see. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you mentioned that. So they have to have 20 experience points. Is that the idea?
That's right. Before they can. So they can hold on their money until they hit that.
Yeah, I guess they could. Maybe. A lot of decisions to make. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe we should. Yeah, I think it'd be good to give weapons and armor to people, and then kind of go from there. And even the new guys, right? They have 2 character points. We could give them a point in, like, if we wanted, like, shield and spear, right?
Yep.
So I'm just thinking about it with these guys here. Yeah. Okay, well, for the shrubber guy, who's got some decent scores. I think I am going to use his 2 points to get him to do shield and spear.
Okay.
And he has power investiture, but I want him to survive the experience, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So, yeah.
Oh, power investiture?
Okay.
He has to use
Yeah.
blunt weapons. Shield and mace?
Oh, he has to. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, so, yeah, maybe go mace.
Nice.
Like a large mace. Okay.
I can't find any rules regarding large shields being specifically onerous. So maybe I dreamed that up, but for now, doesn't matter. Will Smith will take the large shield and equip it and start using that sucker. Awesome.
Okay, so it's a +1 shield.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh
yeah,
man.
Yeah, so I have written here defense bonus of 4, and it's a +1 in addition to all that stuff. So
yeah, defense bonus of 3, and the +1 gets it to 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, he's just gonna chuck the light shield that he has. Any of you guys want it or need it?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, yeah. Why don't you hold on to it for now? We'll see.
$25. We're so rich. It means nothing.
Let's see here. I'm trying to find the heavy mace or a large mace. I see the small mace. Sword.
Is it just called mace? Yes.
No, yeah, right above small mace. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah. The next step up would be a two-handed mace, I believe.
Is there a two-handed mace?
Huh. Yes, there is. Maul. It's called a maul.
Well, I think I'm just gonna go with the mace, and I really do want him to have a shield.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll give him a point in each of those skills. Shield is an easy one, so that is just going to be straight up dex score. So a shield of 11. Mace is an average score, so -1. So it gives him a mace score of, it's dex. So his mace skill is 10. His shield skill is 11.
Nice.
That's all right for starting. Okay.
Nice. I'm gonna ditch this turtle shell breastplate too. So welfare.
Yeah.
Now we're in the big time. Yeah, these level 2 guys could almost start into a real character sheet soon here. My guy, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that as well. Especially if we're gonna start buying armor, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've got the +1 shield. Should I go with sword and shield, or stick with the spear, maybe? Spear's pretty good.
Yeah, spear is pretty good, but
sword is pretty well just as good without the reach, I guess. One-handed sword. I guess it'd be a broadsword. What's the damage on that?
Well, my guy's going to be using the broadsword. He's got the +1 broadsword, so I'm going to be taking broadsword skill.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know. It might be good to have like a backup weapon. I mean, if you have spear and then you have like a sword as well.
Yeah, for slashing down skeletons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the weight isn't too bad. I'm just looking at the weight here. He's starting to get loaded down. Yeah, actually, let me buy armor first, and then I'll buy a sword maybe and take a point towards that.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna record the skills for the new guys, and then I'll get to Alwyn and start adding some stuff to him.
Are we gonna try to be cheap and not spend too much money, or is it just buy whatever we feel like at this point?
I say we go with yeah, I'd say we just kind of buy whatever we want, and then we can kind of convert the rest into character point stuff.
Sounds good. Yeah. Okay. So we have $1,000 cap. So we cannot buy. Let me just check this here. We can't. Yeah, some of the armors are off the table, like the heavy steel corselet.
Okay.
Of course, like that's like heavy infantry or heavy cavalry kind of knight stuff, and we're just a small town, so we don't build that stuff.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, but everything else is on the table there, anyways.
Okay.
So the next best thing that we can have is double mail hauberk. That's pretty nice. 5/3 DR. So I'll take that for $520. Oof.
Okay.
That's heavy though. Ooh. Oh, dang it. No, I'm gonna change my mind and just go for the mail shirt. It gives, instead of 5/3, it gives 4/2 DR, and it's half the weight. It's always nice.
Yeah. I haven't looked into it yet, but that's what I was thinking of too. The mail shirt's pretty great, and then get like studded leather for the leggings and the arms.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, maybe a helmet.
Okay, so for Ford, the one who has power investiture, I'm going to go with mace and then shield for his 2 points.
Nice.
And for the other two new guys, the drug farmer, Tom Knox, and the sailor, Sid Clearson, I'm giving them spear and shield.
Nice. Very nice. Okay.
Okay. So I think I'll have to buy some of that as well for those guys. Trying to think what to do here. So broadsword for Almond. I definitely need to take a couple points of broadsword. Swords average, dex average, 2 points gives me attribute 0. Okay, I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it gives him a broadsword of 12. But he does have a magic broadsword that's going to give him a +1 on everything, right?
Yeah. On to hit and damage. Yeah.
So that becomes a 13 in broadsword. There you go. Not too shabby.
Very good, very good.
Yeah. So he's now up to about an 83% hit probability. The broadsword.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Because he has a skill of 13 after the +1.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 2 points.
Very nice.
Yeah. And
let's add up some money expenditures here.
Okay. I'm gonna put in the cost here for the weapons and the shields.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering. Yeah, I'm thinking actually maybe I'll give Alwyn's light shield, and we should give Will's light shield to 2 out of 3 of the new guys.
Yeah.
Because we're going to be able to sync some attribute points, or some points, character points into attributes, so we can beef these guys up. So maybe we can give them like a medium shield.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, for Alwyn, you have your shield already, but what do you think of that idea?
Yeah, go for it. Good idea. Yeah. You can take the light shield if you want it from William. None of my guys can use a shield.
Okay. Right.
I've got a mage and a crossbowman over here.
Okay, so I'll take so I'm going to take the light shield from William, and I'm going to give that to Ford, to our cleric in training here.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll take Alwyn's shield, and I'm going to give that to Tom. Can carry it.
So I'm going to spend just $440.
Okay.
440 silver, actually.
Oh man.
Yeah. So
great.
That's only 440. Let's say 45 gold pieces gone.
Oh, you know what? I can give Alwyn's spear to someone as well, so we don't have to buy another spear.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about being too cheap though. I think they're like $20, 20 silver.
Yeah.
So that's like 2 gold. You cheap.
It's true.
Cheapskate.
Yeah.
It's 4 gold. But whatever. Yeah. Just pass it over. Sure. Whatever.
Shield. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yep.
Just so we're not accumulating tons of weapons here.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Just gonna take me a little bit here. I got more guys, so.
Yep.
Spear. Shield. Okay, so that means we need to buy. So for my guys, I'm just buying 1 spear, and he's trading over his shield. 1 spear, 1 light shield, because he's getting, out of my 3 new guys, one of them is getting Will's light shield, the other one's getting Alwyn's light shield.
Nice.
So I need to buy a mace, a light shield, and a spear, and then a medium shield for Alwyn.
Nice.
So let's take a look here.
I'm just spending character points on meat stubing. He's going to get a broadsword skill, I guess. Oof, short sword. Short sword, because he's so small.
Oh, I've got a short sword. I can give him if you want.
Yep, I'll take it.
Yeah? Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, so I'll give you Alwyn's short sword.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Stubing Brothers.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to transferring these guys to full character sheets. I think some of them anyway, like Alwyn. Okay, so mace. Let's see, $50, and need a spear. $40. And a medium shield. $60. All right. So that's 150. So it's 150 silver pieces, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 15 gold pieces then.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So that'll cost 15 gold pieces. Equip those guys. And I think this is going to be a shopping episode.
Yeah, I think so too. But that's fine. This is what we've been grinding for, so it's time to get the payout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
These guys are really going to improve too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I think we need to buy armor and that for them. Maybe get male shirts for these guys too, for these three guys.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't worry too much about micromanaging and getting unique or anything. Just buy something for all three and throw them in it, I guess.
Yeah. The problem is that Tom Knox only has a strength of 8, so I don't want to weigh him down too much. So maybe I won't even get him armor at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the shield and the spear, but the other guys, like, they're more hefty. They got a 14 to 13 strength, so
yeah,
I think they can handle it.
It depends, what's more important, being able to run or like take a hit? And at this point, we have our walls that we can have up front. They'll take the hits. So
yeah, and these guys are guys that I think they're worth investing in characters. So
yeah,
they're decent. So yeah, so let's go with male shirts for these guys. Yeah, and if they survive, then yeah, we'll outfit them a little bit more than that.
Nice.
But I do want to take the time to go over Alwyn and outfit him.
Nice. Yeah.
So
do it up right.
Okay. Yeah, it's 2 male shirts. It's going to be 300, which is 30 gold. Okay, put those on those guys here. Male shirt.
Well, after outfitting Will Smith, he's only at light encumbrance.
Oh, good.
So not bad.
Mm-hmm. Two male shirt. Male shirts are brutal, though. Like if you get hit with a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it's your DR drops to just 2.
Yeah. It's true.
I think that's also true for falling like impact damage too, right?
Yes, it is.
It's DR2. Yeah.
Should we go with something better?
No, I think that's fine. I really like the mail shirt. I feel like it's a pretty good, pretty good option. It's a
Yeah,
gamble, but
I would jump up
yeah.
into the next encumbrance level, actually.
Oh yeah?
If I took anything else, really. Then I'd be medium encumbrance, which
Okay.
isn't brutal, but not good.
Yeah. Okay, so we got these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scrap Alwyn's turtle shell here too. All right. So he's got a medium shield. Yeah, and I'll do this as well. We'll go mail shirt. Him. Shirt. Did you get leggings and like studded like leather leggings and sleeves and stuff for Will Smith?
Yeah, I just went with heavy leather legs
Okay.
and sleeves, and I got him a pot helm.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm actually gonna
Shirt.
spring for the extra. I will be 2 or 3 pounds just below medium encumbrance if I go for the Larissa segmentata. That's the Roman legionnaire.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do that, and that gives me a DR of 5.
Ooh, nice.
That's a lot of money, though. It's twice the cost.
Hmm. 26 pounds and a mail shirt is 16. That is an extra 10 pounds. Hmm.
Yeah, extra 10 pounds over the male shirt for the DR of 5. That's pretty good. And yeah, that'll
Yeah.
hurt your guy a little bit more with his lower strength, but I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe I'll stick with the mail shirt for now.
Yeah, do it. This guy will be the meat wall with his large shield and heavy armor.
Hmm. Well, I think my guy could be front. Yeah, he could be a frontline fighter as well. But
Oh yeah, sure.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so that's 15 gold for the mail shirt, and yeah, you could get some limb armor here. Heavy leather leggings and sleeves. Sleeves. So it's another 11 gold. Yes. Sleeves. Okay. I'm wondering about a helmet too.
Nice.
Oh, though. Hmm. Hmm. Great helm. Wow. I might just go with the old leather helm again. I want to try and keep the weight light, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would just be 2 gold then. Okay. So So I think that's armor for all of these guys. Did you get gloves or anything?
No, I didn't.
You should probably.
How often do we get hit in the hands? I figured.
Yeah. And we all have boots, so.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to get the gloves. You never know what happens.
Yeah, good for you. We got the money, so. I'm running out of room to record these things, but yes. Okay, I'll do it too.
Okay. So
Gloves.
if you get leather gloves, yeah, it's $30. So you're looking at, or 30 silver pieces, I should say. So you're just looking at 3 gold.
Yeah, cool. What's the DR on that?
And it doesn't, it's 2, and it doesn't count for weight at all.
Oh, nice. Okay, good call.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I think that's armor and all that stuff. Got a sword, shield, armor. Do you want to get some horses?
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Will Smith has a block of 11, naturally, skill-wise. And with that large shield, he has a block of 15.
Whoa.
That's unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. These guys get good fast. It's only at level 2. And it's nigh on impenetrable. Now we can take on those giant crab spiders. Now I feel better about it. He'll just stand in there and just keep ticking. He might not hit that often, but he's just going to keep taking the hits.
Yep.
Although you can only block 1 attack.
I think we'll be able to take them on. Just looking here at cost for mounts. I wish they put them in with the equipment list.
Yes, sorry. 1,200 silver pieces.
It's for a riding horse?
For a riding horse. That's all we can buy in this town. They don't have... We can't afford draft horses, race horses, or cavalry. War horses.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
I had it open here.
No problem. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no worries. That way I don't have to go through the campaign book. Okay, so 1,200 silver pieces, you said?
Yes, sir. So I'll take 1 for William Smith, and anybody else can ride with me. My 2 Stubing brothers. Both Stubing brothers could ride with me.
Well, it's only going to be 120 gold pieces per horse, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Okay.
So we can.
I'll take 2.
Yeah. So we can get horses. Yeah. Yeah. So we can. Yeah. Yeah. You get 2. Unless, do you want the Stubing brothers to be riding with people?
I'll put them together on their own horse, because the one is an elf with dwarfism, so he could actually manage on. Actually, what about a pony?
Yeah, we could do that. Do you want to get them ponies? Get them a pony?
One moment, let me see if I can find the price.
Yeah, sure.
1,500 for a pony.
Okay.
So I'll take 1.
Let's do it.
So 150 gold for a pony, and then 120 gold for my riding horse.
Okay. And I'll get 4 riding horses for my guys.
Okay, cool.
So 240, which makes 480 that I've spent there. Wow.
I'm keeping track of my expenditure. I can give you my total if you want at the end, or is that easier? Or did you take my number?
No, I'll get your total for what you spent, but I basically have all the expenses here for my guys. So let me just total up my end, and then maybe we could take the rest and leave like a little bank for expenses or whatever. But and then we can just tally up the rest and maybe sync them into character points.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
I love that part. It's only going to benefit Alwyn and William, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, the move on the riding horse is 6.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay.
So now the whole party can move at 6, which is a huge boon.
Yeah. Okay, so I've only spent 556 gold pieces.
I have a grand total of 256.
256?
Yeah. 356, sorry. 356.
Oh, okay. 356.
Forgot to carry a 1.
Right. So that brings us to a grand total of 912 gold pieces spent out of all of the rest of our gold.
Out of the 140 or whatever. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, so let's take a look at what we have left then. Okay. So that means we actually have 148,588 gold pieces left.
Oh, we're broke.
All right.
Amazing.
So what's the conversion for gold pieces into character points?
Yeah, I thought you'd never ask. I was just looking at that and bringing that up. So it's pretty reasonable. It's 10 gold pieces times the current character's total. So that's 24, I believe.
Okay.
Okay, so 240 gold per character point.
Okay. 240 gold per character point for the two of us. So let's see how many.
Oh, and we can
240 gold.
We can only go to the next level.
Oh, right. I forgot about that rule.
Yeah, and then we have to hold for at least a week or whatever. Oh, yeah, I think we have to gain the next level organically before we can do it again.
Okay. All right. So that means we can only get 6. I can only convert to get 6 character points up to 30.
No, the next level, it's 20 points per level, so 16.
Oh,
we got to get up to 40.
Oh, so I can't get enough to raise an attribute. I guess I could raise strength if I wanted.
Yep. No, wait a minute now. Yeah, I think we should stick to that rule because otherwise. So what would that be? 240 times 20.
Well, 10, no, hold on a second. Yeah, if you divided that, you could get 619.
Yeah,
character points.
Character points.
Yeah,
right.
that's
ridiculous.
Yeah, that breaks the bank. Yeah,
it breaks the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just suddenly turn immortal and just float into the clouds. Game over.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
that's fair.
After beating a couple buccaneers, that's all it took. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But you said you saved 9 character points, right?
Yes, I did.
So you could actually potentially raise like your dex or your IQ.
Yes. Yeah, I was considering putting my strength up too, to match to put it up to 15, and then he'd have strength 15 and dex 15. That'd be amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You should. Well, I think if I can take 16 points to put him up to 40 for my guy for Alwyn, I think I'm going to do that. So 16 times 240. So that's 3,840 gold that I'll spend. Okay.
Want to hear some prices for some stronghold stuff? We got a lot of money to sink somewhere.
Why don't we let's hold off on the stronghold talk just yet.
Okay. Might be a good spot to stick one of the Stubing brothers for his research and stuff, but
yeah, that's true.
We could buy a small round tower for 30,000 gold.
That's all it takes?
Yeah. That'd be a sweet little... That's just the building. We'd have to spend... The furnishings start getting costlier, I guess, but that'd be kind of cool.
Hey. Yeah.
Because right now we're going back to our parents' houses, right? Our families. We're not really big shots yet until we have our own place, you know? And that adds another story element, because once we own property, we get to roll. There's a small chance every month that we have an issue with it.
Well, let's hold on for right now, but I am interested. Then maybe we can talk about strongholds and building something. So you're gonna go with the 16 points, so to bring yourself up to 40 character points, right?
Yes, and
okay.
Let me just do the math for you, and we'll take that off the money.
It's 3,000. It's 3,840. So I just did it for my guy. So I'll just put you down for that too.
Thank you. That's so cheap.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Okay, so that means after the two of us both do that, that's going to leave us with 140,908 gold pieces.
Wow. Sorry, what was that? 1,000... what was it?
140,908 gold pieces.
Jeepers.
I know. And that's with our two guys now at level 40. Or, sorry, not level 40. 40 character points now, total.
Nice. And
so I have
they just hit level 3. That's amazing.
So I think I'm going to take... Oh, boy. I should take stealth. Get a point in stealth.
Yeah. And riding?
Yeah. So, oh, yeah. Okay, so stealth. I need a point in stealth. And that's dex average. Riding. Another dex average.
I love the organic growth here, thanks to GURPS. Just like you can see everybody just starting to get a little bit more competent. Everybody's learning to ride, just getting the basics at 1 point. I like Stubing brother here, Meat, picked up the short sword for 1 point. I love this. We're just starting to become heroes.
I'm going to sink 10 character points. I'm going to raise my strength to 13.
Cool.
So I'll do that. And that was... So 2, that's 12. I'm going to save the extra 4 character points in Alwyn. So
nice.
I really want to be able to raise his dex later on. So
another haul like that.
4 character points.
Can you imagine if we got another haul like that and we could go up another 20? Oh no, we have to organic. We can't cash in again.
Yeah. Well, we have the money now to cash in. We just need to get out and do some adventuring and then come back and then cash in after each adventure.
Yeah.
So that'll let it.
I think we have to do one organic level in between.
Oh, okay.
I think we should probably, right? Otherwise... Yeah, that's a rule that I'm kind of reviewing as we go here.
Okay.
Riding is a dexterity average skill, by the way. Just had to look that up. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, riding's dex average and stealth is dex average.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so 1 point for riding for Will Smith. Puts him down to 24 points. He burns 20 points, leaving him with 4. I will do the same as you. I'll save 4 points. 20 points into strength. He is now up to 15 strength. This guy's a monster. 15 strength, 15 dexterity. This is the meanest haberdasher you'll ever meet. He's wearing Roman Legionnaire armor.
Wow.
Can I make you a hat?
It's pretty good. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna take some time to go through and crunch the numbers and adjust a few things with these guys. But I'll do that during the week, like between sessions.
Off air here. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So we'll be ready to get playing again. Maybe we can jump into the Marsh Cave next gaming session.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Do you want to call it a night here?
Yeah, maybe make it kind of an earlier night. So, yeah,
that'd be good.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm down for that. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind just going over this stuff too, just to see what else I can change here a bit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna switch Alwyn over. I think I'll put him in a full character sheet, and I'll just go through everything, crunch the numbers, and maybe when we start our next session, then we could kind of quickly review what we adjusted to our characters and head off to the Marsh Cave.
Go back there and clear those crab spiders out first thing, and then then really start grinding in there, right?
Yeah.
And we just need to hit one more room, and we get a character point for exploration too. So that's cool.
Yep. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to see what we can do with these guys. Maybe even getting the other guys, we can get them enough character points and start bumping them up.
Yeah, I'd love to get Will Poindexter there some magic. I was considering. I'll see what you think about this. I was thinking about him last night and how I could more quickly. He's so slow. I was thinking he could sink some points to learn the mount spell, although that's been taken care of now. But if he starts doing specialized magery, I can buy magery up much cheaper. I don't have to spend the 10 points. So if I just say he can only cast fire college spells, then that will be about a 12th of the cost, I guess.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, so we should talk about that. Which way we want him to go, which kind of spells we want him to start learning. Pick a college.
Yeah, maybe if you don't mind taking a few minutes, we should kind of think about that. Like, which direction do we want to push these characters?
Yeah.
Like, how do we want them to specialize? What are we thinking? So, you want to go Poindexter is he's going to go. He'll be a mage. You want to go with the fire college and have him specialize?
Well, that was just an example. I was actually kind of wondering, what about the movement college? We've had such good luck with that in the past. That gives you like glue. It gives you grease. Gives you great haste. Gives you fly, stuff like that. Jump. Deflect missile. Slow.
It could possibly. Oh yeah.
So he would be affecting.
Yeah, that might be good.
Yeah, he could affect the enemy and stuff like that too. Teleport at higher levels. Group teleport.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think you're selling this one to me. Yeah.
Flying carpet. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Yeah, it's great for crowd control with the glue area effect.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we need to get like one of our big beefcakes who are kind of slow, really moving, cast great haste, and then they get 2 attacks per melee. Can you imagine William Smith just hacking away 2 attacks per melee? Such a tank.
Oh yeah.
Or Alwyn would be a brute too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get those guys going.
Okay.
So what are we thinking for Meat? What do you want to do with him?
Meat is the smuggler. He is pretty hopeless. Remember, he's got 8s and 7s in every attribute. Right now, he's got a crossbow. He started with that. So I was thinking of just kind of following that for now. Try to make him into a thief with a crossbow.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you any special niches you want him to fill? I can start working on his dexterity, getting that up.
That's going to take a long time.
It will.
At 20 points. Yeah, 20 points a kick, right?
Yeah, every level he can get better at dexterity, and that's it. Brutal.
Oh. Yeah, that is brutal.
But all of his attributes are in the same place, so I could start working on strength or something.
No, I like the idea. Maybe trying to make him halfway competent with a crossbow.
Okay. Yeah, I'd just start sinking points, massive points into crossbow skill. That is cheaper than getting the dexterity out.
Yeah.
He'll become the skills man,
we'll
I guess, is what I'm saying. He'll become the rogue. I'll just dump a lot of points into, I guess, lockpicking, traps, stealth, and crossbow kind of thing, maybe.
Well, I was wondering about my the drug farmer Tom Knox, having him. He's remember he's the guy with cultural familiarity, underworld,
Nice.
Amnesia doesn't remember. He's got a strength of 8, a dex of 13, IQ 7, health 12, but his perception is 15 and his will is 12.
Wow.
And he's got 13 hit points and fatigue points. And I was thinking if I could raise his strength and maybe start to do some of that stuff with him too, turn him into a thief. Yeah. So we could do both of them, right? And just kind of see what happens.
Yeah, sure. Have a race to the bottom or race to the top with the 2 of them. Yeah, sure. We'll have 2 of them. Yeah. Or we could just have Meat turn him into the butler back home. Let him stay. If we start buying up some property or whatever, I'll give him like housekeeping.
Yeah. That sounds good, actually. You're a little cook and housekeeping.
Yeah, so. Right. We still, it's useful. Why not, right? Yeah. And then he still has a crossbow, so he could come out with us when we need another hand. But he keeps the home fires burning. The 2 brothers swap in and out. They can't be in the same place together at once. So it's like, okay, Poindexter, you stay home and do some study and work on those new spells you want. We're going to take Meat out this time. He's like, very good, sir. Takes off his little butler tuxedo.
It's our Randos rule. You don't leave the brothers home alone.
No, yeah. The 2 dwarfs.
Okay.
The Steubing brothers shouldn't be alone at home.
That's right. So Tom Knox will become a thief. John Greensword Ford is our guy with power investiture. He's going to become our cleric.
Nice. And
then that leaves. So Alwyn, I think, is going to be another frontline fighter, right?
Yeah.
And then that leaves. Right? Yeah. And then that leaves our sailor Sid. So he has 13 strength, 11 dex, 9 IQ, 7 health, 14 will, 9 perception, 12 hit points, 9 fatigue points. He's got +2 reaction. But if his IQ was higher, I would suggest that we even turn him into like a bard.
Oh.
But his IQ is low, right? It's 9. So
what's his reaction?
+2.
Oh, that's a good foundation.
And he's got a 14 will.
Wow. Yeah, maybe we should just go for it. Go down that route. You can always you can compensate for the low attributes just by spending more points in the skills.
That's a possibility. Yeah, something to think about.
Yeah.
I think, okay.
I'm getting excited at the idea of having our own tower. It won't.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to do with anything, but it's quite a money sink. But we can't really. We can't really just keep buying levels. I think we may have to be like, we do it once and that's it. No. What do you feel about that for rules? When we hit a score and we buy the points up, should we be able to keep going back to the well with that?
I think so. We did it the first time we played Randos. I think that I don't want to do something like you can just immediately convert everything, because like I said, it works out to like 680 points. But I don't know. I personally don't have a problem with us. If you go out on an adventure, and then you come back and you kind of top it up by donating some of your money.
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with that. But like if we're kind of abusing the system, you're like, okay, I'm going on an adventure, quote unquote adventure, and you go out and you explore a hex and you immediately come back and then just sink all this money to buy the next level. I think that's different.
Yeah. The chances of that happening again are pretty low. So yeah, I'm getting spooked too easily maybe here. What's really going to happen here is we'll never see this for another 5 levels probably. We'll just have to grind forever. So yeah, okay. So that was the original rule, was we had to wait 1 week or whatever, like do at least one more adventure or one more week before we convert it again. And when we convert again, it's at a higher cost. It's going to be double the cost because our total character points are now 40 instead of 20.
That's right.
So that helps balance it out too. So okay.
I do like the idea, though, like just thinking more with that your idea of kind of buying a stronghold. And maybe we should sink some money so we have our own little spot. So I was even wondering about, what if we converted the remember that berserker shelter, the lean-to that we burnt out?
Yes.
What if we kind of cleared out that area and we built like a keep, like a little stronghold with like a palisade around it or something?
That would be cool, because that's out on the plains there. Let's just look at the map here. Yeah, that's a little ways away. That's about for an average. That's a 1 day's ride. And that's a perfect kind of distance from town, to start another town. So that'd be easy for trade. It's across the plains. We could clear that fairly easily. I love that idea. We just have to do some monster mashing in that hex to clear that. And plains, I mean, the random encounters in the plains are not brutal. It's not like the swamp or anything, so... Oh, I'm liking this idea. And, with a keep, we would start attracting... population. Like, that's getting like full-on domain if we want to, which is cool.
Yeah.
And that gives us revenue, right? We start collecting tax on that, which gives us more money, which we can actually convert if we want to as well.
Yeah, so there you go. Maybe that's kind of the long-term goal. I say our short-term goal, though, is we go, like I said, we'll I'll go through and adjust all of the totals for things. And I say short-term goal, let's go back to the Marsh Cave and see what we can clear out. And then
cool if we could clear that, because that's a nice bonus character points too for clearing, and we get paid by the crown for that as well.
Hmm. And hopefully we can bump the other guys up past so they get to level 2, and then we can sink some points into those guys. But yeah, so why don't we do that? Try and bump these guys up, and then we can talk about setting up a little settlement or in the former Berserker shelter.
That berserker tribe is hanging around that area too, and yeah, we'll just stake our claim there and just tame those lands for our town. That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So I think more than a tower, though. I was thinking like a little keep.
Yeah, we got options.
So we could,
That's the price of a single tower. We can add several towers, or
okay.
basically buy several and just combine them, and that gives you the stats of whatever size tower, huge keep you want. There's prices.
Okay.
I'll send you a picture of the price list. We have prices for walls, ramparts, battlements, drawbridges, the whole bit. Gatehouse, dungeon. Let's put a dungeon, and then we'll just stock it with monsters and just go down there and practice. Anyways.
Well, I say we start with something small,
Yeah.
but something that's defensible.
Yeah.
So I'd like to have like a little keep with a palisade around it, so our own little wall, and then we can have like we can outfit a little garrison, right?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Little garrison guardian, that'd be great. Like the tower, the $30,000 tower gives you a 30 by 30 stone tower. So that'd be a square keep, or it can be round. 30 by 30 ain't bad. That's a couple floors in that sucker, and then we put a wall around that for okay, that'd be fun. It'd be fun to sketch that out too, like the layout of it.
Oh yeah, so we could even kind of do what we can have like build it on a hill. Like we could build up the put the dirt around it, so dig out like a trench around the side, and
get a moat.
Put in like a little moat. Well, maybe we don't even have to put the water in. We could just leave it as for now like a dry moat, right? Like we just had the ditch around it.
That's half the price. They've got stats for that here.
Yeah. So 20. I say we dig it out or get some people to dig it out, and then we use that to build the mound. So we have like, we can figure it out. Like we can have.
That's fun.
Yeah, we could put the keep itself on the mounds, and then have like a little area and for like a little courtyard, and we'll stat it out, and then we can put like we can put a wall around the whole thing, like a palisade, and have a little gatehouse and barracks and stuff for our guys, and I think this will be good.
Oh, this will be cool. Have a little stable for our mounts. Yeah. This will be great.
Yeah.
And if it's actually like a little self-sustaining place like that, we will attract a bit of a population too, which is fun too. I really want to try out the natural. The domain event stable. I have some random stuff for that, and it won't come up that often, but I was just hoping to give that a playthrough, so this would be really good.
Sure. Yeah, and that kind of tells us about some other people that we'll need. So we'll need like we'll need stable hands,
a butler
to look after the stable. We need a butler. So basically you're like a steward who's going to be in charge of the household, and you're going to need servants and just a bunch of different types of people, I guess, right?
Yeah, I guess
Cooks
so.
And things like that.
We can hire whatever we want. There's stats and prices for all that stuff here in the book. It's if we want to. Whatever. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, that might be fun.